welcome to Millbrae, the home of Ayrshire Bulls. Tonight it's second against first in the FOSROC Super6 Championship as the Bulls welcome Watsonians Rugby from Edinburgh.
Watsonians hammering at the Ayrshire Bulls door. Baggett trying to straighten and cut through.
He's fine, you're fine. He's trapped.
Brand, Harrison Courtney, the Edinburgh rugby prop. Oh, he's escaped. And Watsonians somehow have the try.
The Ayrshire Bulls will be disappointed with that. After a few phases of good defence, just quite soft in that last collision.
Good footwork from the Australian. Off goes Liam McNamara, galloping over halfway. Brand covering back, inside to Shedden. The colossal centre, Jamie Shedden, scores a belter. This inside ball from McNamara looks easy on the replay, but he had to judge that because there were so many players in the passing lane coming back to cover. Yeah,
that's the try-scoring pass, isn't it? That's the one you have to get right. So, yeah, great work by McNamara and Shedden, both of them.
It's the Bulls who are finishing this half the stronger. That's Michael Scott taking a few Watsonians with him. BT thinks about the grubber. It could yet work for Shedden. Picks it off the deck and scores.
Just a reaction. And he's for a big man, he's quick as well, isn't he?
To go again, and off goes the free-running Harrison, barreling into his under-20s teammate Tim Brown. Oh, that's brilliant work over the ball, though. The cleaners for Watsonians didn't do their job. James Malcolm made hay.
I think it may have been Tim Brown slapping the Watsonians player on the head there.
Yeah, just rubbing it in the face of the Watsonians player that he'd had the penalty.
I did think it was a fine contest there. For me, it didn't affect them all. I'll certainly be looking for it.
Moments in the game, these, as McPherson rises. That maul is much more favourably constructed. Here comes the drive from the Ayrshire Bulls. They can smell Watsonians' blood right now. Malcolm waiting to pounce. Can he get it down? Oh, yes, he can. Make it an 11-point match. It's flirting with the post, but it swerves through.
Set!
Pressure still on the shoulders of the existing front row. And this time, David Sutherland gives the penalty. And Ayrshire Bulls have a golden chance to bag 3 more points. This feels like it could be a decisive kick. And Hunt's nerves hold firm. Baggett stabs it over the top. Lewis Berg is tearing after this, and he's got it as well. Lewis Berg battling free. Who's with him? No one there for Watsonians. And the Ayrshire Bulls can't quite pinch it back. Watsonians on the hunt for a losing bonus point. They've got the penalty, and David Sutherland has to go to his pocket here.
You know your hands there. Release.
It is all or nothing for Watsonians. They have to score a converted try to take a point from Millbrae. Shunting towards the line. Harrison wanted to go. They'll have another crack at this if needs be. Patrick Harrison goes through on his own. And David Sutherland says try. Falls over this thronging stand. And Baggett has drilled it. It's a subdued end for Watsonians, but they do finish with the points. Their winning record dynamited at the 12th time of asking as they taste defeat on Super 6 duty for the first time in nearly 11 months. It's the defending champions who take the spoils today. Liam McNamara, one of the standout performers. Jamie Shedden, man of the match, with 2 tries to turn the game in the first half before Bobby Beattie smuggled over to take the game beyond Watsonians in the second. A powerful second 40 from the Bulls pack. 2 brilliant tries from that man, Jamie Shedden. Full time at Millbrae. The victorious Ayrshire Bulls 24, Watsonians 17.
Well, good afternoon and welcome along to Meggetland. Boroughmuir Bears against Southern Knights. Look at the options. The right winger then on towards the inside centre. Lanny, nice touch there from Ram coming off his wing. Swan once again, second row forward, Jack Fisher powers his way just over the line. The second row forward, Jack Fisher, who positions himself to take the pass from his fly half. Forward pass denied him the opening score of the game a little earlier on in the half. Penalty awarded then to the Southern Knights, the referee, and it looks as if it's Callum Smith who's going to spend the next 10 minutes in the bin. Possession of the ball just now. Ball goes a little bit loose, but remember, Boroughmuir playing an advantage. Ronan Kerr doing well to retain possession on towards Callum Ram, and Ram is over for the score.
Yeah, and so often the way that once the loose pass, it fragments that defensive line.
This time against Boroughmuir, look to Ronan Kerr to see what he can do. Again, he tries to weave his way around. He did well to get away from Mocha there. Up and beyond that 5 metre line. Boroughmuir sensing an opportunity to get another try on the board. Kenny in amongst it all, so to a clutch of forwards. Boroughmuir practically on that try line. They look to try and spread it out towards the left-hand side, and it's the replacement, Scott Robinson, following that lengthy injury. Boroughmuir have certainly enjoyed a fine 5 or 6 minutes of play. Yeah,
and again, just going through the phases and finishes a fantastic try.
Lower from his height there, Marcus Goodman, then back it comes through the hands of Bergen out towards the left hand side this time. Ronan Kerr picking a fine line, offloading to Joe Jenkins, and Jenkins is in. He's going to touch down, not quite underneath the post.
Yeah, really good score again from Boroughmuir. Good defence on the whole from Southern Knights, getting a real intensity and aggression to it, but Boroughmuir, the recognition when it's on to get it out to the wide channels, and great play. The first 5 minutes, I think Southern Knights threw a lot at the Boroughmuir Bears defence, but they withstood everything that was thrown at them. They scored off their first attack, and they've just been clinical throughout, and the forwards are just getting more and more ascendancy. And another score.
Another score, encouraged all the way by Craig Keddy, who won the ball in the line out. Corey Tate scoring the try, and the hooker to swing round. The ball will work its way back to him, and he's able to power his way. Rennick's throw, won again by Derek. Rennick tries to join in the drive, but they'll just take a step or two back and watch the action unfold in front of him as the Knights now are up practically on that line. A pick and go there from Alan Ferry. Is he over for the score? The forwards then not requiring the services of their hooker. They've scored a try. Eventually works its way through the two lock forwards.
We'll
and
keep
it's picked up in the end by Alan Ferry. He stays on the ground just now as play will resume just across on that right hand side. Some really solid challenges coming in. Kieran Clark is flattened. Southern Knights have it once more. Now the little pass on towards Crawford, and Crawford now backs himself to at least make the corner, and Douglas Crawford is in for a try.
So fast and loose, the number of offloads that if it was minute 10 of the game, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be seeing.
Lafferty's throw towards the back of the line. Purposeful drive here once again shown by Boroughmuir, and those blue and green jerseys keeping ever closer towards the line. The referee, whistle to mouth, raises the arm, and a response from Boroughmuir, a power drive from the throw in, the line out.
Southern Knights, as we see here, just can't get a chance to repel the onslaught, the drive forward, and both hookers have scored tries.
Derek doing well to win the ball in the line. It's back now with Rennick. Rennick now down ground level, touches down. Capitulated in that game, but now Watsonians are furthest from their minds, as this is a fine piece of running here. The Southern Knights could well be in for that bonus try. A wonderful score there. Here he comes onto the ball on his own 10 metre line, round the corner, escaping the attentions of Blythe Lafferty. He still had some work to do. Tracking across was Callum Ram, but a wonderful score. 40 points to 28, the final score line.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for our final game of the weekend in the FOSROC Super 6 as Heriots Rugby take on Stirling Wolves. Candrew again. Referee playing an advantage again. Bruce Houston through the hands out to the wing there. Great footwork. This could well be the first try for Heriots, and it's Fraser Jones.
But look at that off the right, and then the acceleration enough of a fend. It's the Stirling second row, Hamish Ferguson, that's trying to come across.
Linus finds his captain, Leishman.
10-5.
So first part done, get the maul set now.
Going sideways.
Good work initially by Stirling Wolves, but now they're backpedaling towards their own try line. And away goes McAndrew. He could go in himself here. He has scored. Lovely break by the scrum half. Hard work done by the forwards from the line out.
Fair play to him. Good recognition that he's going to get there. As we see again, just getting on that outside break. Just a one-on-one tackle, but it's a side-on tackle for Stirling. But it's good recognition from McAndrew. Back himself, get to the try line.
Houston from a difficult position out wide, but up go the flags once again. Maul has been good. They've struggled to get themselves over the whitewash. However, their maul has been good and they're inching towards the line here. Gregor Hiddleston, the man in control of the ball with the green scrum cap on, and he plunges over the line, touches down, and he does get his side back into this one.
We saw a couple of line-out maul scores in the first game today, and then it's Hiddleston who's the beneficiary again. Good work from the entire Stirling pack.
Heriots have the ball. This time they go out through the backs, and it was Godsmark who tried to just drop the ball off to his fullback Dan King, running a nice line, couldn't quite find him. And the referee was playing advantage. Well, you see Benedict Grant there, big number 8, superb ball carrier.
And again, the accuracy of the actual line-out from Heriots has been excellent.
Yep, Leishman takes it again from the throw by Michael Linus, and they're well set here, driving towards the line. And over they go once again. And it is the captain that took the ball in the centre of the line out. Rory Leishman has just kept a hold of that as the maul has driven forward.
Again, Stirling haven't been up competing. Just wonder whether they think at some point actually we're going to have to throw a different problem, a different challenge to Heriots rather than just letting them set up quite so easily.
Not playing today. Away go Heriots down that stand side flank, ball inside to Leishman here, and we know all about his speed. Shrugs off the tackler and goes all the way to the line.
It's a big scrum again from Heriots, isn't it? And it just creeps to that blind side, and he just goes, darts away. But what on earth is Leishman doing as the first man in support? You'd expect the back row or the winger or anyone else to be there.
The Heriots defence just forcing them a metre or two back each time. Away goes Cunningham though, decides to do the work himself. It wasn't happening through the forwards.
And as Fenton comes in to make that tackle, he just throws enough of a dummy, gets Fenton's eyes looking the other way.
Bruce Houston finds Owsley, accelerates into the gap, and he's away straight to the line. And there was no stopping Owsley there. He's had 2 chances earlier in the game. Good play there by Heriots as they went in behind the forwards.
It's good execution, good timing of the runs, the decoy runs from the likes of Niall Godsmark at outside centre.
At least get them a losing bonus point, or a try scoring bonus point. However, away goes Owsley again. I don't think anybody will get back to him. Stirling Wolves players chasing back, but there is never a chance of getting to Owsley.
A high risk play from Stirling, just taking the pin out the grenade and launching it out there. It's a good grab from Owsley, and it's a pretty straightforward run in for someone of his pace.
Another little dart there, and away go Heriots, and Gelderbloom set up the last try, or the first try of the second half for Leishman. On this occasion, he doesn't need any support whatsoever. Darts in himself and touches down.
The smallest of chinks in the armour, just see them there. Jack Hill dives out thinking he's got a sniff at ball. And that's all Gelderbloom needs to.
Let's see here, FOSROC Super6 player of the match on the centre of your screen there, Rory Leishman, the Heriots Rugby captain. An outstanding performance for him. Heriots Rugby 47, Stirling Wolves 12.